Okay, going to do some things with the bumper trim. They originally had these plastic things to fit into the holes on the bumper, but they don't really grab anymore. So what I did is I decided to take them out and then use some screws, which are the ones from the 19-inch computer racks, networking equipment, since I have a lot of those. And then I went and I got some nuts by the pound, which was really cheap, 35 cents for a bunch of them. Anyway, so I'm going to put those on and tighten them up and see how it does. Okay, we got our screws to fit the bumper to do repairs right here. And those are the ones used on these 19-inch racks to mount. So we've got plenty of those. Anyway, that's what we'll be using. The other thing I did was I used a hole saw to enlarge the hole and go through to the other side so the bumper can be mounted afterwards, after these are tightened, because it can't go on from the front anymore. Okay, here's the result of using nuts and bolts to attach that piece. Now we got a cutout to put these nuts in. There, it's looking pretty good. More than one way to skin the cat or the van. Okay, folks, we're going to modify these, the front bumper ones now, using the drill with the hole saw. Okay, number one will be done. Okay, one of them's modified. I've just used some epoxy, enlarged the hole where the bolt can go through to hold the bumper on, and waiting for the quick epoxy to dry before putting those nuts on. I've marked these because these need to be drilled out to fit the bolts and nuts. I used the Sharpie to mark them, and I'm going to punch to mark it, and then drill a slightly larger hole beside it to fit the nut through. Okay. Cut them out okay. Right while I was doing it, the Harbor Freight cutoff tool just conked right out. Fortunately, I had a genuine Dremel I was able to finish the cutouts with. Bad. Maybe I can fix it somehow. We'll see. But what a pain. Didn't last that long. Okay, here they are installed. Decided to paint the back of them. So, should be good to go. So here's the scoop with these bumper end covers. The way they're supposed to be, and here's one that's not in too bad a shape, they have these plastic locators in them, and then they have these clips that slide in, and then they also bolt to the body. Okay, but what happens is those plastic locating pins get broken off because they're only made of plastic. So, and then the clips break off as well, so that's not much use. Anyway, what I did was, on the back ones, what I did was drill holes and use bolts to directly mount them instead, and using these kind of Allen bolts. So that's what I'm going to do with that one over there that's broken off, and then just use that method on these things. And then they'll be like that. Okay, I trimmed it to fit because there was some interference when I put it on with the body. So there's round down